nurses are wasting no time, you guys. They're like, hey, welcome to your room, get in your gown. So I'm gonna try to be obedient and follow instructions here. So let me get in my gown and then we can chat a bit. All right, so things are escalating rather quickly in here. As soon as I started vlogging, then the nurses came in, made me get in my gown. So I'm here in the bed. The nurse just went to go talk to the doctor to see like what our plan is, but she did a cervical check, which hurt like nothing else. Like, it was very, very painful. I'm trying not to use bad words, but it was very painful and I was screaming. But she checked me and I'm at 3 centimeters already. And like, if you want just like a quick recap of why I'm even in here today, you guys, if you missed my whole little recap that I did in my last vlog, I'm 37 weeks like tomorrow morning. So this is an early induction, or I guess they consider it term, but this is still an induction. And the reason we're inducing at this point is because the baby's growth dipped and they felt that, I guess, you know, it was safer to have her out of the womb. They were talking to me about the fact that as time goes by, the placenta tends to like kind of slow down sometimes, and just that if the placenta is not giving the baby the nutrients inside the womb, then it's better that she be out, since she's already gonna be 37 weeks tomorrow, and then she can get, you know, like all the nutrients, and we can feed her and make sure she's getting what she needs out of the womb, because inside the womb there's nothing you can really do. So this is my first time doing things this way. I've been induced twice before and I've always had a good experience, but this is the earliest that I have delivered. So I'm a little nervous. Baby's gonna be really little, but it's all out of my hands and there's nothing I can do about it. So right now they have me hooked up to the monitor. They said that baby is looking really good. Baby girl is looking really good. But they did the IV, they drew blood. The IV hurts also like a mofo. So yeah, my scheduled time for the induction was 9 o'clock. It's 10:02 now. So I've only been here for like an hour, really. So the nurse went to go tell my doctor, call the doctor, tell her that I'm already 3 centimeters. She said my cervix is very thin. So that's all favorable in terms of like how quickly this should happen. So I don't really know, you know, how much I'm going to be able to film. I think right now the plan is to give me some kind of like a pill that softens the cervix, that kind of expedites things, and then maybe start Pitocin, but that could change after she talks to the doctor. But we are so excited to meet baby girl. I can't believe that she's going to be here so soon. Joe is hanging out there. Is the bed comfy? Do you want me to turn on the TV? No? We've got all of her monitor stuff here. The monitor's all set up. Okay, so semi-new plan. They talked to my doctor, and I guess since I was already like 3 centimeters dilated, the doctor decided that she's gonna wait until the morning to start the Pitocin. So we're probably gonna go straight to Pitocin since I'm further dilated than they thought I was. But I think that kind of works in my favor, because now at night, like, I can try to get some rest tonight, because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to sleep all night tonight. So that's the plan. I've got my iPad here. I'm gonna try to watch a show and like get sleepy and go to sleep and try to rest a bit, because then all day tomorrow will be baby time. So I will keep you guys posted. They brought me Jello, which was very nice. They said I can have Jello, that I can have like chicken broth, that I can have anything that's liquid, but no food. So I'm glad that Joe and I had dinner before we got here. We went to Chick-fil-A. So yeah, both of us are gonna try to get a little bit of rest as much as we can. She said if for some reason my water breaks or something, obviously the doctor would run in here, but I think the plan is to just wait till 5:30. 5:30 they'll start the Pitocin, and then it should hopefully be a very quick process. So I'm gonna put down the camera and get some rest, and I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Alright guys, so it is 6:30 in the morning. We were able to sleep, or kind of on and off sleep, but at least we got some rest last night. Just been literally chilling here in the hospital bed. At 6 they started Pitocin, so I'm officially hooked up to Pitocin. I don't know if you can see it over there. They have it in the IV. So they started me at a 2 at 6, and now it's like 6:30, so I've been on Pitocin for about half an hour. They're gonna probably come in here any minute to up the dosage. But yeah, I'm starting to feel some contractions. Nothing really painful, but just like some of those contractions that just like take your breath away, that you kind of have to like breathe through. So yeah, that's kind of like the update right now. It is 10:35 and I got the epidural, so everything is in. You didn't even, were you watching me when I got the epidural? Did you get to see the needle or no? You didn't look for any of that? No. So I've officially have that in, which is really good. And they upped my Pitocin to like a 10. So I think the next thing they said is that they'll come in to break the water. to break my water. But like really nothing was happening for a while, and then a bunch of things happened. Yeah, the epidural did not hurt necessarily. Like it hurt a little bit, not terrible, but it wasn't the best epidural I've had. I think with Sean the epidural hurt less, but I'm glad that I got it in time, and I'm glad that I got it before they break my water, because chances are when they break my water after that we'll see some more intense contractions and things should go pretty quickly. So yeah, just hooked up, laying in bed. Joe was able to have breakfast today. So he went to go to Starbucks downstairs. He got coffee. What did you actually eat? A sandwich? Yum. So he's been here. Did you sleep okay? Slept on the bed? Decent? Are you excited to meet baby Harper?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Still pretty nervous, but there's really nothing that we can do. I've been feeling her move a ton. She's been very active in my belly. All last night she was moving. They have her hooked up. They say like all her vitals look good. They're monitoring me too with like just some heart stuff that's showing up on the monitor. They did an EKG. My heart rate like just drops kind of randomly, so I have like an irregular heart rate of some kind. So like fun cardiologist stuff that I'm gonna have to follow up with and make sure that everything's okay. But the nurses have just been like super nice, and they've just been chatting with us, and now we're just gonna wait. Joe is sad that all he gets is a view of a wall this time around. A pigeon? A dead pigeon or an alive pigeon? That's not good. Can I get a, with the camera, would you be able to see the pigeon? See if you can get the pigeon. Did you show me the pigeon? They've also started setting up some of the stuff that they're gonna need for labor, like over there. They brought me some apple juice. I still can't really drink anything. And then I also have this that we picked up last night when we went to church before coming in here. And it's so good. If you want to like screenshot the front and the back, it's all about trusting in the Lord and trusting Jesus. And it's like a good prayer to pray right now. So I'm gonna look through this, keep focusing on that, and just wait and see what happens here. So it is 1:41 and I'm still here in this bed. I feel like this is never going to end. She's just taking her sweet time. I think the nurse just checked me and I'm still kind of like at a 6 centimeters, but she says that the baby's head is not like down enough. Like the baby's head is not applied as much as she wants it to be like on the cervix. So she lifted me up because before I was just like hanging out on my sides. She lifted me up to see if that applies some pressure on the cervix. And yeah, we still have the epidural going. I'm just starting now to feel some stronger contractions, just like a little more pressure. And being in this position is gonna probably make me feel more pressure. So we are here still waiting. But I mean, technically I was trying to figure out like which, like have I been, like it feels like I've been here forever because we've been here since like 9 o'clock last night. And we're coming up on 2 o'clock the next day. But given that they didn't really start doing anything till like 6 a.m. this morning, it really hasn't been that bad. And so far the doctor's happy with the progress, so that is good. I also just finished having the most delicious chicken broth of my life because I was starving. I haven't eaten anything since like 7 p.m. last night. So I didn't have anything after that. I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have lunch. So now I'm getting like super hungry. So I had some of that chicken broth. And I've never been so happy to eat chicken broth. So that was a win. Meanwhile, Joe's in the corner. Did you already finish your pizza?
Oh, yeah.
He's eating his pizza. Thanks. I've just been like on my phone. I've had so many people check in on me, which has been just the sweetest thing in the world this time around. Lots of people praying, which has really helped. And I've had my iPad. I'm gonna probably watch another show until this baby comes out. That table over there, that's where they have like all the tools and stuff for labor. They did have a shift change too. So like originally the doctor that was here with me this morning, I thought she would be the one to deliver, but it's now, since like it's after 1, it's gonna be another doctor from the same practice, but another doctor. Hopefully we don't have to rotate through another doctor. Hopefully this will happen here in the next bit, but I do feel like it hasn't happened as quickly as I thought it would. But as long as baby's good and as long as like all of her vitals and stuff have been good, then I am happy. And so far they're watching her very closely on the monitor and she's been good. So I'm gonna go relax for a bit, see if anything new happens.
It is 2765, 62.
So baby girl is here. She was born, what, like 2 hours ago, babe?
Yeah.
Kind of like 2 hours ago. She's sleeping now. And she's just chilling here with mama. There's a chance that they may have to take her to nursery in a little bit just because she's having she's making like a little grunting noise. But right now she is on my chest. And it's been nice to be able to do a lot of like skin to skin with her and to just like have that bonding moment. We already tried nursing. She latched on both sides, so she got a little bit of a nursing session. But look at that sleepy, beautiful face. I think I'm still in shock, processing, because she came out, well, first of all, I started feeling a lot of pressure and started feeling some hard contractions. And I told the doctor, and she's like, okay, I'll check you. I was at 10 centimeters. So she's like, we're prepping you for birth. Like, it happened very quickly after they bumped up my Pitocin and stuff. And I could tell that I was like ready to push because I had a lot of pressure down there and I was feeling some strong contractions. But then it took all of like, I don't know, 12 minutes for her to come out. Like, I did 2 sets of 3 pushes and she was out, which was like definitely the least amount of pushing I've had to do. And then when they weighed her, she weighed 6 pounds 2 ounces, you guys. So she was not as small as I thought she was gonna be, and like that was like one of my biggest concerns, was like how teeny tiny she was gonna be. So I just praise God that she was a little meatier, you know, that she was a little bit bigger than what we thought. And the doctor said that she looks good. Overall, it's just this little grunting noise that we need to resolve and figure out why that's happening. So yeah, the nursery, the nurses that work with the little babies, like they come every 30 minutes and they're monitoring her. Like all her oxygen looks good, her pulse looks good, all of that. But they're gonna try to resolve this because they said they won't move me to like postpartum, or they won't accept her in postpartum if she hasn't resolved that. So working on just doing more skin to skin, but she is so beautiful and I am in love, and she is just the cutest. And overall, I would say that it was a pretty good labor, like itself. Like I didn't tear, I didn't have any tearing, I didn't hemorrhage. So far, I'm feeling good. The only thing was that I was starving. So the nurse was nice and got me some food. This is the most delicious, bland turkey sandwich. It is so yummy. Joseph, congrats, Dada. Joe's like texting all the people and updating everyone. Congrats. Are you happy?
Of course.
Isn't she so cute?
She is.
Joe was helping me while I was pushing. He was holding my leg.
Yeah.
So he was doing that.
And then I dropped.
You dropped
She's
my
like,
leg.
get my camera, take pictures.
And you dropped
her
my leg. It's okay.
Sorry.
So we probably didn't get like full-on video of her being born.
No.
But it's okay. You were by my side, and that was more important than that. been a pretty eventful few hours. It's 9:32 now. Baby girl did end up needing to go to the nursery. So she's been down in the nursery for a bit. They were monitoring some of her, like, she had like a little grunting noise and they weren't super happy about it. So they monitored her in there for like 4 hours. And then they finally just gave her the all clear to come back up here with me. So we're waiting for her to come and be able to sleep in the room with me. I was able to go and nurse her, so that was good. It was a little emotional, obviously, when they tell you that they're taking the baby to the nursery. I think overall we didn't like die. We didn't have, you know, a spiral like I did with Riley, but it was just, you know, a few hours of separation, and then I had to wait, but eventually I was able to go down there and do some more skin to skin and stuff. So Mimi is here. She brought me some stuff. She brought me a key lime pie. Mimi, are you ready to meet baby?
Hopefully, I don't know how long she's gonna.
I know. Hopefully she'll be here soon. We're like literally just waiting. I think they had to do like a report or something. She went to my house and she brought me my nursing pillow, which we had forgotten, and some of my booby bars and some stuff from the house. So that is very helpful. I got my body armor. Mimi's been taking care of the big kids all day and she's deceased. Yeah, says nothing. She is deceased. Yeah, I came back up here and I was able to at least put on a pajama and get a little comfier. But so far, like, my recovery has been really good. I'm just waiting to have my baby. There she is. Mimi. Little baby. Joe is getting to hold her. Let me see. What do you think? She's cute, right? She's very little. I was just trying to get her to nurse and she's like super asleep. So we're gonna give her a minute and then I'm gonna try again. I think we can do two blankets. All right, you guys, it is 11:47. Mimi went home. And we've been trying to feed this girl. I think I told you she's been really sleepy. We met with the lactation consultant. So she was giving me some tips and just kind of telling me that that's kind of normal. So we're going to work on continuing to try to feed her. But Joe said he's going to change her diaper first. What is this, just to fix her thing?
Her swaddle.
Yeah, and then we'll eventually swaddle her again. I am still over here just trying to eat all the things. Joe went and got me some pizza. He brought me some of my booby bars that I'm gonna eat, and I've been drinking my body armor. Now I'm starting to feel some more pain down there, like not so much pain, but just kind of like sore. Like the soreness is coming. So I think I'm gonna ask the nurse to just give me some Tylenol or some Motrin or whatever they let me have. Why are you crying, little girl? Daddy's gonna do first. This is your first diaper change, right?
Yeah.
Of her. The lactation consultant just said like it's a good practice to try to change their diaper first before feeding them. That way it wakes them up, gets them angry, and then as soon as you're done nursing, you can just like put them right back to sleep. But she's been looking good since she's been here with us.